All right, let's take a look at what the market did today and the trade opportunities utilizing the methodology and the indicators in combination. When we look at news announcements, we can take advantage of it. Not generally on the news announcement, but possibly the correction of the news. And there's typical waves of movement we can use. A wave that retraces half its distance. This is typically what we look for in waves of movement. A wave that retraces very little bit, showing extra strength. We call them lightning bolts. Or manipulation. The wave came right back to where it came from. Just a big manipulation in the market. And we can take advantage of that manipulation in the opposite way. So that brings us to our short-term chart. And looking at those opportunities, understanding what price levels we hit at a read confirmation using the house effect, macro 10, basement held, should see to the rooftop. That gives us a clear direction after that big manipulation that took place in the market, getting failed waves, and then strength. This is where we can start looking at the trend factor prices. Trend factors rely upon the body of a big candle and the indicators. Now, sometimes the indicators will mimic price exactly as it should do. When it doesn't mimic price is when it can give us some other information. So on our short-term chart, we would anticipate it to mimic price also. But when we start getting up higher and getting above the zero line for long opportunities, looking at other price levels and where it was, this actually shows a little upside pressure in the market. Being above the zero line, now I'm going to start looking for long trend factor opportunities. These trend factors will take place at the body of a big candle, using that as ultimate risk. We're going to use a 5-point risk, 5-point, and a 10-point scale out for this lesson. Utilizing that price level, understanding what the 5 points of risk is, slightly below an SR to take a long opportunity. Only using the bodies of big candles for these trend factor plays. Looking at the price and looking for a higher low. Knowing exactly what price level you're looking to get in at the trend factor price. Understanding what ultimate risk is, looking for that higher low, and then monitoring the indicator below. Making sure that we are greater than 0.2. This is 0.6. It's greater than 0.4. High probability of trend factors to continue in a particular direction. We do get pullbacks in the market. The first pullback was greater than what brought me up. Be aware. That tells me the change of direction is short. It's the second candle that says we lost that downside momentum. Start looking for stair steps, trend factors one more time, and look for that higher low in the market, higher low in the market, and know exactly what price level you can get in last and still have your ultimate risk, and then utilize the indicator being greater than 0.2 or above. This can set up opportunities for trade progression stair steps or trend factors based upon the large candles, not the small ones. Utilize the large candle body, understanding where the execution is with the ultimate risk of a higher low. And do this utilizing the indicator to help confirm trend factors correcting the news announcement. You can take advantage of the manipulation. You just don't want to be on the wrong side of it. Take advantage of it on its correction based upon a typical wave of movement, retracing half its distance, retracing very little bit, or the correction from a news manipulation. Journal this in the journal. There's drop downs in the journal that shows for that momentum indicator being less than 0.2, greater than 0.2, or greater than 0.4. Journal the experience, detail it out, including the house effect. Follow that checklist.